All right, today I'm going to be talking about the different ways that we make decisions in our lives, the different tools, divination tools, the different ways that we decide between the different choices that we have every day. Okay, and why do we do this? Well, we do this because we want to use something that resonates with us, right? You're going to hear me talk a lot about do what works for you. Yeah, and there's so many different ways. And I've got a few that I'm going to show you in this video. So, how do we make our decisions? And a lot of these, we're not going to talk about the historical, resource or where it started, but I thought it'd be pretty interesting to kind of go through some of these. Okay, now, do you know that I do tarot card reading? And we're going to look at why. Okay. Why do we do this? All right, so let's look at the Two of Pentacles and we're just going to focus on the image. So, a lot of the things that we have going on in our lives, we are juggling those resources. We're juggling which way do we want to go? Do we want to go left? Do you want to go right? What do we do? Do we want to do this or do we not want to do this? Always juggling. And then you have this intense feeling that you have to keep doing it every day. Get home, wake up, go do it again. Repeat. All right. So we find that we end up being in a position like the Two of Swords here. Again, we're just going to focus on the image. All right. So we find you're in a position where you have to decide. You're done juggling. You have to decide. And of course, tarot is one of those methods that we use to help us make decisions, right? I do readings on myself all the time. It's a wonderful tool. But again, you use what resonates with you, you use what works for you. All right, so and I've got some other little fun things here I want to show you as well. All right, no, these are right. These are dice. Okay, so I'm not talking about gambling or anything like that, but and there's so many different colors and sizes and whatnot. You could actually, now one fell on the floor. I'm gonna leave that one there. Or you can roll dice to help you decide. You can, there's actually, I've got a card here somewhere, but you can roll the dice, and an even number means yes or no. I didn't read up on that before the video. So, hey, you can correct me if you want, but look, this is just some little, let's look at and use different methods. Okay. All right. Don't beat me up about that. I told you that before. Okay. So, roll the dice, yes or no. You're going to do it or not. Roll the dice, even number, odd number, double eyes, 1 6, however you want to do it. It's another fun method just to keep your day interesting. You don't have to use this. Use what resonates with you. All right. So now I've got one where, oh, I don't have the actual item. I wrote down a couple notes so I can remember. So I'm not going to show you this and you might laugh. All right. 8 ball. I know some of you have used an 8 ball in your life before where you kind of shake it up and you look at the message and it tells you whether you should do something or not, right? Yeah, the 8 ball can be kind of a fun method for you as well. All right. So this one, I didn't know how to make it. But I just remember when I was in middle school, you remember some of you made like a little paper thing where you put your fingers in it and it opens up to different kind of responses and different triangles and it has answers on it for you. I know some of you out there know how to make this. I didn't look at the video, but look. I just folded it up. This is just a little demonstration, a little demo for you. Sometimes you make decisions by unfolding and opening, stuff like that. Keep it fun. And remember, we all still have our inner child. Okay, you got to remember to put fun into a couple of things. All right, we don't want to be stressed out there when we're trying to go to work or whatever you're trying to do or whatever project that you're working on. All right, so here's another one that I actually use personally. All right, so you can actually use playing cards to help you make your decisions. I specifically pulled out the number 7 because number 7, you'll see it everywhere, right? 7 days of the week. Number 7, it reminds me of wish fulfillment and harmony in your life when you see number 7. So you can actually pull cards just like you would pull your oracle cards or your affirmation cards to help you, make your different decisions in your life. There's so many different ways. And if you stop to look at it, you'll start to recognize the different tools that you use in your life to help you make decisions. There's so many and they're so various. It's such a big variety. All right. So what do we have next? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I know you've done that when you were in middle school, when you're young. Any, mini, mighty, mo. It's like, which one do you choose from? Do I choose this one or do I choose that? Any, mini, mighty, mo. Okay. So many different ways to decide. Okay. And also, the Monopoly game. It has the chance cards on it. Sometimes you don't want to decide. You just want to just take a chance. You just want to be spontaneous, right? I know some of you out there do that, but some of you might want a little more information. Like this is something that I still remember when I was in the Army. I made a cute little card so that I can have like little templates for clients to help them remember what their layout is. Something like this. If it's backwards, I'll just read it to you. You can do something as simple as who, what, where, why, when, and how you're going to go about something and help you make your decision. I told you so many different ways, did I not? So many different ways. All right. Now, along with you that want to take a chance with spontaneity, you're kind of spinning that wheel of fortune, right? You're spinning the wheel. Wheel of fortune. You're just spinning the wheel and to see where it's going to fall, come what may. Reminds me of a Hawaii song. I don't know if that was Fiji or not, but or by Fiji. But come what may, that song comes to me sometimes in the mornings when I'm thinking about something. Sometimes you just want to just spin the wheel and see what it lands on and just go for it. Okay. Just kind of leave it up to chance. And also I have another one. Some of you might like this one. I've been watching a lot of a show called, you know, Hustle. And look, I'm not trying to take any tactics to be a scam or anything, but it's a very interesting show. Okay. All right. And that came to mind when I pulled up this. This is a quarter. Sometimes you want to just throw it up and you want to say heads or tails, right? And make a decision based on that. Look. I know some of you are thinking about this. Hey, I do that all the time. I wasn't even thinking about the vastness. Yeah, how you apply these different things to your life. Keep it fun, keep it simple. All right. There's another method that you can use. If you don't want to use any of these, and let's say if you just want to trust your intuition, trust your inner guidance, trust your inner wisdom, you do want to start practicing that. You do want to start doing that. My video on meditation, I talked about during meditation, if you happen to hear a voice of guidance or reason that's over here, or maybe it's in your head, you might hear it somewhere, your intuition, your higher self trying to talk to you, or maybe you just get this feeling. Sometimes that is there. We all have that. We all have that. Whether we're able to hear it or feel it or see it or taste it or touch it or hear, or, we all have it. So if you're not ready for that yet, that's why I wanted to mention all the other options that you have: decision making tools, divination tools, whatever you may want to call it. It's all helping us do the same things. So, again, just keep in mind, we're not all that different from each other. We're actually all very connected consciously. Consciously, we're all connected. All right. And again, if you're not ready for intuitive decision making, and even if everything that I mentioned, it's all about perspective. It's all about perspective and how you want to view your life. Hopefully, you start to look at life a little bit more positively. Wake up and have a positive attitude regardless of what's going on with you. And I've got one final one for you. Remember, I said keep it fun. And if you want to just do this, wherever this originated from, I don't know. But if you want to just spin the bottle, and go about your day. I hope this was fun and interesting for you. I wanted to share this with you. And thank you so much for watching and listening. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments if you use any of these options in your day today. All right. Have a wonderful day and amazing week. Bye.